Hey, welcome everyone to the Viking Virtual Product Fire Protection Product Show. I'll get that straight before the end of the afternoon. I'm Jim Lake, Vice President of Training and Technical Services. I'm here with
James Golinveaux, the President and CEO of Viking.
James. Innovation. Let's take a look at this definition of innovation, because innovation is actually defined as building a better solution to either a new requirement or an existing market, or even a need that we didn't know we had. So we come up with a solution for it, and nobody's better at that than Viking. We're really pretty good at that. And this concept of a virtual trade show is really where we came from. So, but how did we come up with this? How did we come down this road in just a couple of weeks, actually, 4 weeks or so?
Yeah, it's not by coincidence. Viking has been preparing for this for the last 3 years. Mm-hmm. And Virtual Viking, our Revit program, our digital training, augmented reality, our Valve Builder program, mm-hmm. many things that we've done over the last 3 years have prepared us for this moment. But, you know, innovation from a technology standpoint of what we're doing today, it's a product. So we're a product company. We make sprinklers, we make valves, we make piping, we make a lot of components. But technology is one of those products, and we take great pride in what we do. But it's taken years to get here. Mm-hmm. We didn't decide 3 weeks ago we were going to do a virtual trade show and go scramble to find all the resources for that. But it's been something that ourselves, as well as our partners that you'll hear from today, have been preparing for quite a while.
Yeah, and that's how we've set this up. We've set this up at, you know, our director of sales, Adam Owens, is going to visit with some of those VSN partners, and so that they can share some of their kind of innovative new products and things like that they've been up to, as well as visiting with Viking staff to talk about the really cool things we've been doing here. One of those innovative products is, I know, near and dear to your heart. They all are, I'm pretty sure, but this one in particular, because it has to do with storage protection, the protection of storage, and it has to do with the VK514, which is really kind of broken new ground with the protection of storage. So why don't you talk a little bit about that for a few minutes?
And one thing that comes with the title is your ability to talk about the coolest product that you think is in the show. But there's many cool products that we'll be talking about today. But many of you know my background of being highly involved in storage over the years. And, you know, the Viking 514K 28 ESFR is one of those products that we'll talk about later. I'm not going to get into the technical details to this, but we have a very unique FM approval with a 9 sprinkler design, 3 heads on 3 lines, that those of you who are the hydraulic geeks will understand very quickly. But it's a product that I'm very proud of Viking for developing. I'm very proud of the relationship that we had with FM to secure a 9 sprinkler design approval. And not only at 55 feet, but at 50 feet, the 48 foot and the 45 foot, you need to be considering this product for every application. So you'll learn more about it. There's a lot of little tidbits in this show that you're going to see that we can't do in a booth. You know, the cool part about the virtual trade show is we get 3 minutes of your time in a booth where we've got to drag you around and show you from a TV screen to a physical product. But here in this virtual world, we can bring up graphics, we can bring up examples that we can't do in a booth in the limited time that we have.
Sure.
You know, and the people have to get across 300 booths in a very limited amount of time and try to retain that information. Mm-hmm. This is such a better format for us to explain the technology. So the 514 will be a good example of one that we can go more into the detail of the design, teach you how to use it. During this session, but all of our vendors that we have that Adam has interviewed are going to go through their advanced technologies and show us some of the things that they've introduced this year that we have not had an opportunity due to circumstances, as we know, that the trade shows and the exhibit halls are closed this year.
So we've been able to rally. Our business partners from AGF to Zurn are here today, and Adam is going to visit with each of them, and find out what they're up to. And we're going to lead off now with, we're going to go right to Adam's visit with the AGF folks.